Domain authority. It's so very, very important. I can't stress the importance enough. If it was a perfect world, I don't think it exists. But how else is Google, Bing going to tell whether you're the authoritative one to show up? Back in the olden days, it was 1 through 10. Now it goes 0 to 100. And you can have every single thing done perfect, which we do for you as perfectly as we can. We're doing coding on design and content and citations and Google My Business account setup and all these details. This authoritative content done well, all these things done properly. But if you have no domain authority, that's kind of the clue that says, hey, they deserve to show up here. And I guess what happened, if you want to think about it, is that back in when Penguin came out and basically penalized people for inbound linking, I think that if the way I look at it is the heat was turned up on disallowance of linking of a lot of type of linking, and you have to be very careful. Domain authority is a fancy way of talking about inbound linking. It's not the only thing that would affect you. Once you have a quality website done, domain authority will go up. But without inbound linking, it won't keep going up. And if it's an 11, a 9, an 18, a 22, and you're a typical local business, you're not going to beat out that main guy that has a 25, a 30, a 31, or 32. Domain authority, all other things being equal, is going to be the determining factor. And so everything can be great. And this is what a difference is with somebody that's got, traditionally, if somebody had a really old domain, then eventually they obtained domain authority. And so I think that from my perspective, Google couldn't completely ignore domain authority, because what happens if somebody does everything else perfect? Like, we tend to go out through every little detail. In fact, our motto is every little detail of every little thing. Those little details is what you're paying this professional service for. Dozens of webmasters here work for you to do little details so you get a better grade. If all those little details are done properly and there's no domain authority, it won't activate your organic rankings as high as they could go, your map placement and everything else. The domain authority helps invoke trust through that number. And so if it was ignored entirely, and the old dog in the industry that had been there since 1999 that has a horrible website or just an okay website, they didn't give that guy domain authority, he'd disappear and the public might want to see him. So domain authority, I think, because of that reason, is important. If you can get all the little details that we do and domain authority, that's it. You're going to do well. So we can help you with domain authority. It's part of our service. We treat it seriously. We do all white hat things here. We're very careful and follow rules. And so love to hear from you, and we'd love to help you with your domain authority. It's so very important, you can't imagine, and the webmasters will help you make it happen.